Hello beautiful people, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Mai, and if you're not so new, welcome back. Christmas is looming around the corner, and if you're anything like me, you're struggling a little bit about what to get people. This video is entirely dedicated for Xbox fans, however, I have done a couple of videos helping people finding presents for Nintendo fans, along with PlayStation fans. They should be listed here if you do want to check those out. Also, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell, because then you'll be notified when I'm next going to be posting a video. Stick around until the end as well, as I won't necessarily just be mentioning games, but a couple of other items along the way too. In the meantime, let's get stuck in. This game is not only great value for money, but perfect for someone with a love for retro titles. You can usually find this pretty cheap secondhand, but either way, 30 games in one is a pretty sweet deal. Rare Replay is a compilation celebrating 30 years of esteemed developer Rare, games spanning from the ZX Spectrum up to the Xbox 360, even including popular N64 titles like Conker's Bad Fur Day, Banjo-Kazooie, and as of September 2022, GoldenEye 007. I never personally owned an N64, so being able to play some of these titles for the first time has truly been eye-opening. This game is perfect for classic players and new. It's also a great way to get your hands on the more pricey games or those harder to play. I remember playing the first Halo game as a teen, so when I discovered this collection was being released, I rushed out to buy it. I was even more impressed that even with the enhanced graphics, you still had the choice to play with the original ones. For nostalgia's sake, I tend to play with the OG graphics. Halo Infinite is currently the most recent in the franchise, but if the person you're buying for has never played any of the games, this is a great selection. The campaign story for each game are well written, but the multiplayer is where the game truly made its mark. Also, if you're lucky enough to have his Xbox Series X, the game has also been optimized. On the Xbox One, I still think it looks pretty smashing. If they like playing first-person shooters, this game is definitely for them. I'd be silly not to mention this game, as it's one of my favorite series. I've had this game since launch, and not only have I sunk so many hours into it, but I've never been bored. The world, the characters, and just the general feel of the game are absolutely fantastic. Plus, the Season Pass is also the best DLC for any game I've owned. If they're a fan of open-world, post-apocalyptic games with a vintage twist, Fallout is an excellent choice. From the music, the quests, and the creatures you meet or fight, it's never a dull moment in the Commonwealth. I should also mention the vast choice of mods you can tinker with to make the experience even more fun. I don't know what I'd do without my companion Barbara Streisand. Yes, I have a Deathclaw companion, and that's just the start of it. This game was mentioned in the comments of my last video, and lucky enough it was already on my list. In this installment, it's quite different to the earlier titles, but in my opinion, it reminded me a lot of the Kingdom Hearts games with its action-based battle system. With each Final Fantasy game I've played, the writing, world, and characters have always been incredibly empowering to me. This game does not disappoint, and in fact, whilst capturing footage for this video, I may or may not have cried at a point that I got to. Obviously, I'm not showing that part of the game because of spoilers for those who haven't played it, but take my word for it. I have the deluxe edition of the game, which includes the movie Kingsglaive, which serves as a prequel to the game and also has a gorgeous steelbook. It's not entirely necessary, but it's a nice bonus if you manage to find a copy. I'm probably about 45 plus hours in, and that's mostly due to the amount of side quests I've been doing. I know I am bound to play more with all the DLC, and I still have to complete the main quest. So if you're buying for someone who loves RPGs, this is another title I'd pop into the shopping basket. I'm fully aware that most of the games on this list have been targeted for older audiences, so I thought I'd include this one that's suitable for all ages. I personally adore Minecraft, so much that I have it on so many different platforms. I mention this because the game is crossplay, meaning you can play with other people who are on PlayStation, PC, Switch, mobile, and of course, Xbox. I'm not entirely creative or very good at the tech stuff in this game, but if there's one thing I do love to do is play locally or online with friends, create large holes in mines, or even start hoarding as many chickens as I can find. It's a wonderful game, and with all the updates they keep releasing with this now 11-year-old game, I still think it's pretty relevant. I would certainly recommend this game to any age and to anyone wanting to spark creativity. You are certain they'll have fun for hours. I wonder if they already have all these games. Well, how about some Xbox credit, a gold membership, or even better, a subscription to Xbox Game Pass. That way, they'll have a huge selection of games to choose from in the ever-growing library. You could also get them a new controller, or even a custom one like mine. Maybe some additional storage for their console, or even some sort of tacky Christmas jumper like these. I mentioned in my previous Christmas guide video that just because it's Christmas, that doesn't mean you need to spend all your money on gifts, especially if you can't afford it. There are websites which sell games secondhand or even at a cheaper price. And with it being the holiday season, season, there are likely to be some sort of bundles or sales on. Just be careful you don't stress out, bleed yourself dry, or get scammed this Christmas. Now, it goes without saying that this list isn't necessarily just for Christmas. If you know someone who has a birthday coming up, or if you just fancy treating them, use this video as a bit of a go-to. If you enjoyed the video, give it a little like, and why not subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell? You'll be notified when I'm next going to be posting a video. Also, let us know in the comments below if there's any games on your wish list, or maybe have you got any games or items that you would suggest other people to buy for Christmas? Your previous comments in the other videos have been really helpful, and it's been really great to read. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays and have a good one. Bye!